Hey guys, remember me, the person who keeps saying she's gonna save money? That doesn't happen. Well, okay, so GameStop had a thing going on, buy 3 pops, get 1 free, which they had that a lot, and today was my last day to use a $5 off coupon that I had. So I'm like, if I go there and find 4 pops that I want, there was one there that I knew I wanted, so I was looking to see if I see 3 more. And I did, so I got 1 for free and 1 for almost half off. It was like 11 something with tax and everything for 1 pop, so you know, take $5 off of that. So I almost saved half price on 1 pop, so I'll take that deal. And then I also had a $5 off reward at Hot Topic that was gonna go out in a few weeks. So I just took the Hot Topic one that I bought down in the GameStop bag, so I'd have less bags and stuff. So this is the one I bought at Hot Topic. This is the Batman Red Rain. Now, I was actually kind of on the fence about getting this because I have not read the comic book around this guy. But I saw it on Franklin's channel, and I didn't realize it in the box, but it wasn't until Franklin did his video on it that I realized something really interesting about this pop that made me decide to go ahead and get it. Other than the fact that it's a vampire. I knew that part. It's freaking awesome. It really looks good. But I wasn't going to get it because I didn't know the story. But, yeah. So, they had a few of them. Each one, the boxes weren't in pristine condition. Meaning that there's just like a little dent. Not really a dent, just like where it wasn't properly glued down, that one little part on the flap in the corner. But, that's it. They had others that had creases on them, so... Anyway, so all these look like all the other 80th anniversary ones. This one actually has a gold backing to it, which I think Franklin pointed out in his video. And I don't believe any of the others do. I might have to check that. But let's go ahead and get this out of here. This is going to be more pops than I had in one video in a while. So apparently... Okay, never mind. Okay, so Franklin was saying in his video that it was meant to lean a certain way, and that's why I wanted to get it, even though now that I'm looking up closely. I also didn't know about the spinal pattern either that I saw on Franklin, which is Franklin's video, which I really wanted that one too. But also Franklin said it was supposed to lean. Mine's not leaning, so either mine is a factory defect or his is. Because he said his couldn't stand up either, because it was just going over. It was too top heavy or something. This pop is not heavy, so I don't know which one of us got a factory default. It would have been cool with it leaning, so mine might be defaulted. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because it's so freaking cool anyway. So the teeth are all sculpted on. You see the blood under his chin. This thing is so freaking cool. I love the blood red eyes. Now his suit in the front, very, very simple Batman logo. I don't know if you guys can even see it. But the action is on his face and on his back with that spinal pattern. That is so freaking cool. I guess it's meant to look like vertebrae. That is cool. And his hands are molded in a way that makes him look like he's got claws. And then all the details in his mask to make it look like he's scowling even more than he usually should be. So I actually really like that. I love how the cape flares up at the bottom. I've got to read this series, and his ears are way more pointed than usual too. So that's another cool thing. I should have worn a lighter color shirt. Dang it, I keep doing this. But there is Batman Red Wayne. I'm not putting that up. It's got to go back in the box later. But anyway. So all these others I got from GameStop, these other 4. Now this one I didn't so much get from my collection. I got so that I can make her metallic and then sell her on like Mercari or Etsy or something. So I think it'll look really cool. So this is Undersea Gal. That's in the same series as Mummy Boy. Okay. I get that Nightmare Before Christmas is like super popular. I get that. Do we really have to start making all the background characters? I mean, at least the Wolfman had one line in the movie. I don't think this one ever did. I don't think this girl ever had a line in the movie. I could be wrong, because it's been a while since I've watched it. So that's how I'm justifying it. My Wolfman, where is my Wolfman? I know, there it is. I see it there now. At least he had at least a small line. I think he actually sung in one of the songs too. I can't remember. Now she comes with a stand, and she's definitely gonna need it because she wants to fall backwards. But I think I can metallic her, and it would make sense, like a metallic, like a sheen to her scales. So that's gonna be very, very cool to do. Now there is some. I'm actually very glad I got this one. There's actually spots where the seam didn't quite get up, but I could probably put a little bit of clay or something in there to fill in that gap. And then there's also some glue running off from that top fin, so it'll look better when I'm done with it. So she's got a manicure going on with the blue nails and that huge lips. I mean, that looks like Bratz lips to me. That almost looks like Bratz lips. Which I'm not making fun of Bratz. I was a huge Bratz fan when I was a kid, so I had all the dolls. I had a Bratz birthday cake one year, so not making fun of the Brat toys. I'm going to go ahead and put these in here just to make more room, because this is going to take up a lot of space. Might have to start putting them in the floor. So the next one is Namor the Submariner. Now, this one came out with the same, with the Human Torch, and I did see Human Torch there too, but they have it out now where Funko revealed that they did get the license for Fantastic Four. Hallelujah! They finally got the license for Fantastic Four, and we'll have more things, because I've been wanting a thing pop for a while, but all of them are really expensive now. I think there's like a common and like 3 variants from like ages ago. So freaking expensive. Like, no, 4 variants, I believe. But I've wanted one for so long, so hopefully we can get some Fantastic Four. And the reason I bring that up, not only because I don't want that Human Torch when I can get Johnny Torch's Fantastic Johnny Torch. When I can get Johnny Storm's Human Torch instead. Today's been a long day apparently, but my first introduction to Namor was my first introduction to Fantastic Four, which was an old series. Maybe it was just the animated series. I can't remember what it was really called, but it was the one cartoon series where Sue and Richard were already married before they went into outer space and got, hit by the cosmic rays. But I remember Namor's episode very, very fondly. He was like super into Sue. He wanted to woo her away from Richard, and Richard was actually kind of making it easy for him. So I do remember him a lot. For anyone who doesn't know, which Marvel's way more popular than DC, even though it's not really to me, but so you should know him. He's like the Aquaman version in Marvel. But one thing that's never sat right with me, there ain't no way 2 little dinky sets of wings on his ankles are gonna carry this full-grown man through the air. Ain't no way that's happening. I don't care what you say, I mean, I know comic books aren't meant to be, very logical, but still, that's not happening. And I always kind of wanted to make fun of him a little bit because of those wings. I mean, I guess he's supposed to be like Mercury or something, but he just kind of looks weird. I think the wings are just way out of place for him because he's supposed to be like an Atlantis guy, not like a Harpy guy. So where do the wings fit in exactly? But I love his face molding. I love his details, like his eyebrows. I love his ears. So they actually did get Namor pretty spot on. His trident is awesome. So yeah, and he does not come with a stand, and he does not need it. So good thing he doesn't come with one. All right, 2 more left. Okay, guys, the angle has suddenly changed, which I think it's hard for me to tell how tilted the screen is here rather than when I'm editing. But I just got a phone call, so I film with my phone, so yeah. But anyway, the next one I got was Squirtle. It was the only one they had left, so I'm very happy that I was able to get him. Other than what I'm trying to do, he does pretty much no damage, so let's just get him out. Because, oh my gosh, is he so freaking little? So little. Now, I always go with fire starters, but there was one year where I went with a water star. I think it was Diamond and Pearl. I want to say I started with Diamond. That I chose Piplup, the water starter, first. And I actually did okay with it, but the entire time I'm thinking this doesn't feel right. So, but I have used Squirtle as a starter since then. I think he's awesome, in Fire Red, Leaf Green. But that's awesome. He's usually the one I choose from Professor Sycamore in the X and Y games, so I love it. And just for comparison, here, this thing is so freaking tilted today. Here is Squirtle, okay? I'm gonna have to fix this before we get to the next one, because I can even tell how bad it is here. But this is the Mystery Mini of Sailor Venus from Sailor Moon. They're the same size. They're pretty much they're the exact same height, pretty much. Venus is even taller when you count her bow. Wow, that's how little Squirtle is, which it makes sense because he's, the first evolution line. And Funko also revealed that they did get the licensing for Pokemon, so this year was kind of like a trial run. Pikachu was the first trial run, and then they told Funko they can choose 4 Pokemon. We still don't know what the last one will be. They haven't officially announced it yet. So it's probably going to be either Meowth or Mewtwo. That's what people think. But hopefully next year, now that they have got the full license, they don't have the master license, but they signed off for the licensing, so hopefully next year we will be bombarded with way more Pokemon pops. Please. So, might do a Pokemon Wants video. But there's only one more pop in here, and it's the one I actually went to get. Because I told you guys before, with the Halloween video, there are some pops that I can't resist. When they come out, I want them. And I consider Vampire Jack to be Halloween pop. So, there's a huge debate, kind of, sort of, not really. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween or a Christmas movie? In my view, it doesn't matter. You can watch it at the 4th of July. Who cares? It's a Disney movie. I don't care if you watch it Halloween, Christmas, or any day in between. So, mine's got gunk on the head. What the heck? Look at the... Can you guys see? There's like a bit of like glue. I don't know if the light's letting you see it. But there's like... It's coming off. You know how like when you're playing with glue... When you were a kid, or maybe you're playing with glue with your kids, and you get a spot on you, but you don't really realize it until you've, like, touched your clothing or something, and there's fuzz where the glue is now. That's what it looked like on his head. On his head. He had some crafts go wrong. So, yeah, it looks like he's got it on... Yeah, he's got it on the bottom of his head, too, but that one's more stuck. Huh, that's weird. But this one was the better box and the better paint job out of the two that... GameStop had. So, and I only checked one of my GameStops, I didn't check the other. But here is Vampire Jack. I don't know why I said that with an accent. But the lining on his cape is purple. You can really see it on his collar right here. I know there's a lot of trash here, I'm sorry. But I got a lot of crap in the floor, so I can't do that like I usually do. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic now, honestly. But his teeth are all etched in. It's all sculpted. And the one thing I love with most, not all, because they haven't done it with all of them, Skeleton Jacks, is they have the eyes indented. So instead of being outward, like little Squirtle, instead of being round eyes, they're actually sunken in on him because he's a skeleton, so makes sense. So I hope they make like Sally in a Halloween costume maybe one day to go with him. He does come with a stand, but it doesn't look like he needs it. He's pretty good on his own. He's not the most stable, but he'll probably stay if you want him to. He has his 3 or 4, I guess, whether you count his thumb, his fingers there that are bony, which I like. And he does still have, I don't know if you guys can tell, but he does still have his little bat bow tie on, so I'm very happy with this pop haul. I really, really am. So, we got Jack, Namor, Little Squirtle, Batman Red Wayne. I keep wanting to say Wayne. Red Rain, and then we got the, what do they call her? The background character from Nightmare Before Christmas that shall be customized. So I probably won't do a video on metallic ink pops because all you're doing is putting metallic paint over the paint that's already there. That's all it is. So I probably won't be doing a custom video on that, but I will be putting a picture on Instagram as soon as I get her done. And I'm probably going to start it a couple days. So probably won't take long. So anyway, might already be up there by the time this video is being uploaded, who knows. So I love Squirtle. He's probably my favorite out of this whole thing. I love Skeleton Jack, don't get me wrong. But Squirtle is so teeny, teeny, tiny. I love it. I need to get another one so that I can glitter him too, but oh, he's so cute. But anyway, I agree though with a lot of other people saying that he needed a chase with the Squirtle Squad glasses on. That would have been cool. But anyway, so this was a very random haul, longer haul than I've done in a long time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're like always, it's community, not competition, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.